Today we're gonna try to turn $5,000 into $10,000 by buying and selling a car for profit. We're about to be pulling up to the dealer only auction right now. I'm gonna bring you guys with me and kind of show you what an average day looks like. This is my first video too, so hopefully it turns out good. We're heading over to a dealer only auction right now here in Phoenix, and I'm gonna be trying to find a nice car to buy and sell. I'm going at it with about $5,000, and I'm hoping I can turn that $5,000 into $10,000. We're pulling into the auction right now, AKA the money printer. This is my first video, so in the comments, you guys gotta let me know how cringe it is, 1 through 10. But today is preview day for the Thursday sale, which means every other dealer is here also inspecting all these cars right now, trying to figure out what they're gonna put on their lists so they know what they're gonna buy tomorrow. The objective really is to find a car that's about $5,000 or so, and if we can make $2,000 or more profit on it, it's exactly what I'm looking to do today. Heading in right now. I'm not gonna lie, I came in super unprepared, so I don't even have any cars on my list. We're just gonna see what they got. Just walked out the main lot. This is where all the cars be running through tomorrow. Looks like they're already setting up some staging and whatnot. We got thousands of cars this way, thousands more that way, and thousands more on the other side of the building here. So usually I just start my search in kind of like a S pattern when I don't have anything in particular on my list to look at. So let's just start going this way and see what we run into. Coming up on this 2013 Honda Accord right now. This is exactly what I like to buy. They're right in that price range where people always got cash for them. And there's just a lot of buyers for these Honda Accords. It's got the cloth interior. Doesn't look like there's any burns. There's no weird smells. Paint looks pretty good. I always got to make sure I go around, check out the tires, and even the tires look pretty solid on this unit here. Let's see. So it's Bridgecrest that's selling it, and these are the little details that you pick up as a dealer. Buying a car from a bank is a good thing because that means they own the car, and there's usually not much of a delay to get your title. So let's go ahead and hop in this thing and see how it starts up, if it starts up. Keys right here. Fires right up. AC is already cold. No lights on the dash. Yeah, this is the one right here. So this is something I would spend all the money on. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just went through this car, and basically what I found out from the Carfax report is it has a minor damage incident reported from back in the day. So nothing too crazy. And since it has such low miles and such a high CR condition report, this car is predicted to be selling for about $9,000 tomorrow, which if this thing sells for $9,000 tomorrow, there's really no money to be made on it. So I guess we'll just have to watch this. I added it to my list, and then hopefully it sells for its true value, which is closer to like $5,000–6,000. That way I can buy it and make some money. That Honda would be a decent car to pick up, but it's got a crazy book on it because of the low mileage, so I'm gonna keep looking for now. It's saved to my list though. What I'm trying to master right now is finding those cars that most people are trying to buy, which is like that $5,000 to $10,000 price range. Once you start getting into more expensive cars, sure, it's nicer, you have less issues, it's almost even less risk. But the problem is nobody's got a lot of cash to be throwing at these cars, and when you're a small independent like myself, I don't really have any finance. I really don't have any financing. I don't have any banks to work with, so my average customer is going to be somebody that has cash, paying cash, and nobody's paying cash. And nobody's paying cash for something like this, I'm not going to lie. Like, this is a beautiful car. I would love to buy this and sell this. But the thing is I'm going to have to wait to find a buyer that can pay cash, since I'm not able to work with any banks right now. Down the road, once I'm able to set up financing, this is the type of stuff that I want to be selling one day, but we gotta stay down till we up, you know what I mean? This is another 2013 Honda Accord, almost identical to the other one we were just looking at, but This is straight garbage. Like, look at the back here, it's all messed up. Bumper clips don't work. This quarter panel definitely been resprayed. This mirror, I could probably rip this thing off right now if I just pulled on it a little bit hard. Front bumper, same thing, super chipped up. Overall, just not good condition. And for me, buying something like this, you could totally get it cheaper than the other example, fix it up and try to sell it, but it takes so much more time, and more often than not, you're gonna end up spending too much money all in, and you're not even gonna make more money. It's gonna be the same amount of profit, or maybe even less, considering how much work you gotta put into it, how much money, and how long it ties up your money. For me, it's not worth it to buy something that has a bunch of issues like this, unless it's literally thousands and thousands cheaper than others on the market. So I'm gonna keep looking for the next car. You gotta be pretty quick because it's hot out here. So I don't like spending too much time out here. That's why it's smart to make a list beforehand, but I was just got behind on work. Now, I just came across this 2013 Charger with a little over 100,000 miles on it. It looks pretty mint all the way around, but there's no AC, so it's blowing warm air. But it's still something I would buy for sure. You just might need a compressor or maybe just more Freon. But wholesale book on this car is only like $2,000, and I could probably sell this thing for about $5,000. So there's some decent money to be made on this one, as long as it doesn't sell for too much, considering that I would have to fix the AC. I only got a couple cars on my list so far. I'm honestly kind of disappointed with what I've seen out here so far, but we're taking a look right now at all of the salvage cars. They call them TRA, and basically that just means they can't run and drive through the lane. So this is where you're gonna find your salvage cars. This is where you're gonna find your wrecked cars. A lot of guys buy these cars, fix them up, and then sell them. But there's stuff that's like completely obliterated in here. Like, feel bad for whoever this guy was, because it's not looking good. But you see there's some actual junk here, and then you have some things that has just some minor damage, stuff that you could probably fix with several thousands of dollars. But it goes on far, all the way out there, all the way out there. And it's kind of tricky because they don't tell you what's wrong with these cars. It's up to you to come here and check them out, and then they're sold as is once you buy them. So if you buy it and you don't like it, that's kind of unfortunate for you. You're probably gonna end up losing money. So you gotta have a strategy behind these cars that you're buying at auction. This right here is that little booth they use to take pictures of the cars from every angle and underneath when they're coming through. That's what makes the CR report. Heading over to the supercar section now. It looks like they got a little Urus wide body, maybe a little McLaren, another Lambo, an R8. Usually they got a little bit more than this, but let's go check out this Urus. This thing looks kind of crazy. Might be the widest body I've ever seen. Let's look at this. These wheels probably cost more than my car, to be honest with you. I don't know. Honestly, the wide body on these, I don't know how I feel about them. I might go as far as to say that the narrow body looks better than the wide body, but where's my Lambo, you know? Interior is cool. The white guts with the paint matched. Actually, this is just vinyl. I can kind of see it falling off already. Taking a seat in here. One of the perks of coming to auction is now I can come here and take a picture holding the steering wheel, post it on my story. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like if you got Lambo money, this would not be my pick, but usually the people buying this have another Lambo also, you feel me? Well, that pretty much sums up my first YouTube video. So we checked out a bunch of cars today. I have a couple things on my list. We'll see how it all shakes out tomorrow and whether I buy anything or not. I'm trying to turn that $5,000 into $10,000, and it's definitely possible. If you are interested in learning how to flip cars like this and get your license, or just do a private party, you need some help, let me know in the comments. I'd love to help out my community and how you guys can also make money flipping cars. Thanks for watching.